Hello.
Good afternoon, great citizens for Body Laville. I am Hunter Perkins, the city planner. This is Max Springer, the electrical engineer. Last but not least, this is Claire McCullough, a soon-to-be environmental engineer. Thank you for taking your time today to celebrate the rebirth of our fantastic city. Our engineers, workers, and volunteers have worked diligently for many years to reconstruct the city into a wonderful metropolis that it is today. During the celebrations, our citizens will show you just how far Laville has come. Sit back, enjoy the festivities.
Thank you for that awesome introduction. I would like to give you a brief description of how our city developed. During an unfortunate natural disaster in 2010, an earthquake with over a magnitude of 7.0 completely demolished the majority of our city and the surrounding areas. This caused many of our citizens to lose their homes and jobs. The citizens had to rebuild from almost nothing. They were living in self-made homes. The weather conditions were harsh and they did not have water for drinking or waste disposal. Now we are here to celebrate all the accomplishments since 2010.
One of the first solutions that our citizens are excited about is our public spaces. Claire, can you explain to our guests how the engineers have successfully rebuilt our apartment spaces from brownfields?
Sure. Environmental engineers were brought in to tear down and reconstruct old buildings so that our citizens have places to live. This process was done by using large sprayers that contained microbes. The microbes neutralized the lead paint found in these old buildings. Once the material was neutralized and no longer toxic, the cleanup crew was brought in to remove the material and use it for our bike paths and roads.
Who lives in these apartments?
Our apartments are government subsidized. Each citizen pays according to how much their monthly salary is. The government subsidizes the remaining portion of the rent. This way all of our citizens can live here.
What kind of energy powers our city?
Our city is proud to celebrate that it is the clean energy producer. We generate our power by solar and hydroelectric power.
I can tell you about these two energy sources. I work at the hydroelectric power plant. The energy at the plant is created when turbines convert kinetic energy of falling water into mechanical energy. The mechanical energy is converted into electricity. Over the past 100 years, we have tried to focus on our energy with less pollution. Using more turbines have helped with this problem. Our solar panels capture light energy from the sun, convert it into electrical energy to power our cars, heat our buildings, and light our city.
How do the environmental engineers deal with waste management issues in our city?
We have come a long way since the major issues 100 years ago. Our engineers developed a system of tanks that are underneath the newly renovated apartments that help with waste disposal. The system removes unwanted waste from our individual family units. The waste travels to our waste management facility where it undergoes a process called vermicomposting. This is done underground at a composting site. This tube contains worms that help break down waste. At the same time, the tube will be churning at a constant speed. The food will be converted into nutrient-rich compost. Another byproduct is methane gas and heat. This energy can be used to keep the machine powered without any other energy source.
Laville also has an incinerator.
I've heard about that process. Doesn't that use very high temperatures to heat the waste? This produces thermal energy to create energy. There are concerns about this method. Environmentalists are worried about air pollutants.
There are always trade-offs to using different methods, Claire. Let's ask Hunter about the benefits of using the incinerator.
You're right, Claire, about some of the negative sides to using an incinerator. Some of the positive sides are it requires minimum land space and no specific weather conditions. How did citizens travel around the city?
I can tell you, in my class at school, I learned that we use magnets. The train is moved by an electromagnetic force. The train is about 10 millimeters above the track, so friction is lower. Magnets are used to control the maglev, so there is no need for an engine. The maglev is propelled by the changing the magnetic fields.
If you do not wish to use the maglev, our city also has the SkyTrain. These pod-like cars also use the same technology as the maglev and run 20 feet above the ground. Our passengers are able to use their smartphones to call for a SkyTrain. For the citizens that want to be more independent, we have solar-powered electric cars, or they can ride their bikes on the newly created bike paths.
Speaking of education, we offer an interactive online course to fit the students' needs, or the students can choose to attend public school.
Don't want to forget about our waterways. Our is an important part of our economy. We have developed unmanned ghost ships that carry our exports, including cocoa beans, coffee beans, and mangoes, to their destination. We use satellites to control these ships. They are less expensive and cause no danger to humans. If you're worried about piracy, fear no more. We have electric current that protects our project until it reaches destination.
I know everyone is concerned about safety. How does Urbani Olivia keep their citizens safe?
Residents are connected to our city emergency services with a holographic watch. This is used for communication, banking, education, fire, and police services.
What else can it do?
The watch is also equipped with a health vault. Keep track of all your important vital information.
What does the city have for entertainment and recreation?
Vitalville has a little over 100,000 people on the city limits, but close to 500,000 people in the surrounding areas. Climate's tropical and somewhat dry most of the year. The landscape is filled with mountains and there's some coast to enjoy. Our residents enjoy our museums and sporting events. Don't forget to enjoy the local restaurants with fresh food.
Our city also produces fresh beans and citruses.
What kind of engineers do we need to enlist to rebuild our city?
We enlisted the help of mechanical, civil, agricultural, and environmental and industrial engineers.
We have to go to our jobs tomorrow, so we're going to wrap this up.
Thank you so much for celebrating with us today. I think people enjoy living in this wonderful city.
Urbani Laville is working hard to celebrate the progress that we've made rebuilding our city. We appreciate people like yourselves who came here today to give us your knowledge so we can celebrate together. We can make this a green world.